So after playing a few games of the Rainbow Six Siege beta, I got a good feel of what the game might be like when it comes release day. So I'll give you guys some thoughts about what I enjoyed about the game and what I did not enjoy about the game. So let's start off with what I enjoyed about the game. So I really enjoyed the new addition of the breaching devices and the destructible walls and windows, because this gave you an opportunity to flank the enemy team in any way you want possible, because there's so many different ways you can enter a single room. It's kind of crazy. You never know where the enemy team is going to be entering in the building, and she gives you a new tactical and strategical game type that you can add to the game, which is a lot of fun. I also really enjoyed the addition of the drones that you can drive around in the beginning of the round of the objective game types in multiplayer, because this gave you an opportunity to explore the map in a different way and to pin out where the enemy team might be sitting and waiting and setting up their traps, and where you can find the objective. So this gave you an opportunity to find the objective efficiently and enter the building in the best way that you think possible before you actually start the round, which is a great addition to the game. So adding new gadgets like the wire trap and the C4 timing explosion gives you a new opportunity to eliminate the enemy team as well, because it adds another component and lets you watch one doorway while you can guard the others with your equipment. I think the addition of these gadgets is a great option because it allows the player to customize their loadout a little more, and it also gives you a little more strategic gameplay because you can lay these traps down with your teammates and you guys can decide which doors you want to block with these traps and which doors you want to watch while the enemy team breaches in. With that said, let's talk about the loadouts in this game. So the loadouts in this game are pretty standard you can get, such as like Call of Duty or Battlefield. It's the same thing pretty much, where you can add red dot sights, grips to your weapons, skins. You can also change the grenades that you want from frag grenade to flash grenade, or change the gadgets that you have to C4 or riot shields. So it's pretty standard when it comes to customizing the characters, but this gives you an opportunity to be a little more free in your character and allows you to customize a character that fits your playstyle a little better. So I think it's definitely a great addition to the game. Possibly the best and biggest addition to the game are the operators, because the operators give the players the ability to choose a different character every time they enter a game, and each character has a special weapon or special device that they can use, and this gives the player the ability to master these new weapons and devices, and really allows the player to choose which character they really want to fall in love with. I think this will bring players back because they want to know more, and they want to know which character is the best suitable for their playstyle. I think that this is a great addition to the game. So the last thing that I really enjoyed about this game was the fact that they brought Terrorist Hunt back, because this is one of my favorite game modes by far. Now this game mode is so much fun because it adds a bit of a challenge and it involves teamwork as well. Now if you ever played the Rainbow Six games before this one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now this is a fan favorite by far, and I'm glad that they added this back for this new game, because when you add a classic game mode like that to a new game, it brings a more familiar feel to the game, and it kind of reminds you of the games that you fell in love with before this one. So it brings you back to those memories that you had before. I think it was a great addition to this game, and I'm really glad that they brought it back to the Rainbow Six Siege game. Now that I told you guys what I enjoyed about the game, let's talk about what I didn't enjoy about the game. So sometimes when I was playing this game, especially at the start of the round, I felt a little bored just waiting for the enemies to come in. I didn't know if I should go lay a wire trap down, or if I should go open a window and see where the enemies are coming from, or if I should just go hide in a corner and wait for the enemies to breach in the building. Now maybe this is my own fault because I didn't really have a feel for the game. I didn't exactly know what to do with myself. But I also recognize that this game is kind of made for that. It's more of a strategical game. You just gotta kind of wait for the enemies to breach in. And so like I said, maybe it's my own fault, but that is kind of a problem that I saw in the game, and I definitely don't want to feel bored while I'm playing the game. It didn't happen too much, but it did happen sometimes. Another issue that I had about the game was when you're playing solo and you don't have any communication with teammates, it's kind of hard to know exactly where the teammates are coming from. Now I know that this can be with any game that you're playing, but I think it's definitely true in this game because you definitely have to know where the enemies are coming from, and if you have no communication with your teammates, then you feel like you're kind of hopeless. You don't exactly know what's going on, and you hope that you find them and don't die while you're waiting for your teammates to either take them out or for you to take them out. So I found that as a problem, and sometimes when you just want to play solo, you don't feel like talking to anybody, you want to feel like you have the same opportunities as if you're playing with your teammates. So that's kind of what I felt like in this game. I think it definitely takes good teamwork and good communication, and again, maybe that's my own fault because I didn't play with anybody. That is a slight issue that I found. It's not that big of an issue, but it is a slight issue that I found in the game. So all in all, I would say that the game is fun and I really enjoyed playing it. And with the addition of the new operators, breaching devices, and destructible walls and windows, the game gives players the opportunity to use different characters and really strategize with different weapons and devices. Now with that said, there is no single player mode when the full game releases, which is definitely unfortunate. I enjoy campaigns and games and I was looking forward to one in this game especially. This game will have single player aspects, which I'm not entirely sure what that means, but without a campaign, it is definitely hard to justify spending $60 on this game. Based on multiplayer alone, I would not spend $60 for this game, If it was a lower price, then I definitely would. But who knows, we still have a lot to learn about this game before it is released. So I would say I enjoyed the multiplayer and had a lot of fun playing it. Hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I would like to know what you guys thought about the game if you had a chance to play it in the comment section down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.